Welcome to Hope Health Communication, where two Black mom researchers and hope seekers come together to bring real talk, trusted resources, and community wisdom.
And we know that raising a family takes a village, and we're here to be a part of yours. We're here to share hopeful messages, expert insights, and tools you need for family, wellness, growth, and joy. So, welcome back.
Yeah, we are back, Rochelle and Rasheeta, together, the dynamic duo for season 2. So, Rochelle, what are you looking forward to for our next season?
I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm looking forward to more great conversation, more great insights, wonderful panelists and guests. I'm excited. I'm always excited about that part.
Oh yeah.
And like more engagement. I think, we just started last season, and I'm brand new to this sort of thing of podcasting and all this stuff. So it's good to keep going and to keep fleshing out kinks and to keep learning. So yeah, I'm still enthusiastic about what we are sharing with folks. I'm always excited to have a conversation with you. So I'm excited that we can continue to do this.
Well, I too agree with you. We've had amazing panelists in the past, and I look forward to continuing that, as well as the interaction with the audience. We hope to have more engaging content where we involve you all. You guys, please let us know what information you need, and we would like to touch on things that kind of are a part of your day-to-day. You know, we come up with topics but that we think are valuable. Also, I think we should do a few more reaction videos. Like, we'll probably start touching on just a few trending topics. We don't want to get too trendy, because we are all about just like, evidence-based information and really keeping it real, and putting that in the context of our day-to-day life. But we don't want it to all be, we don't want it to be sensationalized. Like, we really want to keep this like real talk.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said real talk, because real talk does include evidence based on scientific investigation, right? Yeah. And that's okay. And so I think, we'll continue to incorporate the information that we have, and then we get to share with folks, and things that we're also seeing. I think right now we have to be very relevant to correcting misinformation.
Yeah.
So I believe that's where I want to emphasize is, a lot of people are overwhelmed with information. There's so much information. We talk about that a lot. And so how do we help each other sift through what's real? How is it informed? What's the backing of this health information?
Yeah.
Where are the sources? Kind of guiding the audience to look for accurate sources, and so that we can make sure that our families are as healthy as we desire. And we all desire healthy families, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. So yeah, we just want to be a part of people's fact checking groups, right? And maybe bring some of that out too. And what's really important for me is to talk about things that are difficult for people to talk about, right? Like we want to continue those topics.
We'll talk about the uncomfortable
things. Right.
Yeah, we'll put it out there. And I think that we did a good job of kind of starting up along that path towards the end of season 1. So you guys go and check that out. There are still relevant topics that we think you would really enjoy in season 1, but season 2 will be packed with very similar ways of making sure we provide the most up-to-date, accurate information to you. And now that we have AI and other communication modalities just kind of helping navigate those.
Yeah, that's really important.
It's now being a source of information. And I just recently found out that TikTok is now kind of delving into the search engine space. So they're trying to be a competitor with Google to be a search engine. So, like,
Wow.
what does that mean? Because you have everybody and their mama making content. And so where will people are literally using this as their source of information as well. So just helping people sift through kind of the noise to get to things that are really, like I said, just like that we'll be the truth barometer and trying to help you guys navigate all of this information, good, bad, and ugly. We'll try to help you all out with that. So
I love that. I love that. That really connects to our research working with, trying to understand how to use AI or sift through large language models like ChatGPT. See what does it produce, right? I think that's very timely, and we probably will concentrate on that a little bit more than we did in
last season.
Yeah, because I mean, all this stuff is on your phone, right? So it's like immediate access, faster than even your doctors and health practitioners, nurses. So people want information, and we want to help folks just be a part of the guidance to say these are good places to find reliable information and factual information.
Absolutely.
And I think we talk a lot about like just relationships and developing healthy relationships, helping our children develop healthy relationships.
Yeah.
I think about back to school and back to, friends that you missed. I asked my kids this week. Yeah.
Yeah. So how have your kids adapted? Are they excited?
They are. I did a fun thing this time where we're just a little bit less than 2 weeks before school starts. And so we took each child out individually this week. And we have 3 kids. And one of the questions I asked to start the conversation was like, when you get back to school, who are you looking for? Right? Because I remember like waiting to see my friends. Like the first thing is like, where are people? Because we didn't have cell phones at our disposal when I was in elementary school. And not all of my kids don't have phones, but I mean, they connect with their friends, I think, on gaming and other ways. But to see people that you haven't seen for a few months, what does that feel like? What are they excited about? And they named a couple of people, and they also named some people that they're not really trying to see.
Miss me with those people.
Miss me with those people. I'm like, do they have to come back?
Right. Maybe they switch schools.
So we had good, fun conversations about that. But even just navigating, kindness and treating people the way that they should be treated as humans, and navigating friendships that change
that is important. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I feel like we may need a friendship episode or 2.
I think so too. You have people coming out of your life in seasons, and I think sometimes you just have to know when it's okay to let it go. So I agree. I think that would be a wonderful episode because obviously I imagine we all have had friendships that have lasted a lifetime, and those that were in your life for a season, and that's okay, right? People grow, and sometimes you outgrow others. So I think that would be an amazing episode to include. And I also wanted to say, like, even with like back to school, helping kids to get ready for some of those structured times. During the summer it's a little bit more relaxed, and it's camp, and but like I emailed my daughter's teacher and I was like, how did the first week go? Are there any, because this is another little tip, like just letting teachers know, like, I'm an active parent here. I'm the person, I want to be involved, and I want us to have an open communication for whatever is happening. So I made that introduction. Even though we went to orientation, I wanted to reinforce my presence in an email. And I said, how did the first week go? Is there anything that I should be reinforcing at home or that you need me to address? And they responded. We've had a great first week, but Iris is having to be reminded to list, like attention and focus. And can you help with that? So it's getting back into our routine, right?
Yeah, I may be able to help them, but I may not.
I know. I'm trying to get myself together.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're on your time. Like, they with you in the classroom. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but
right.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I think that's a conversation we can talk about too, right? It's like I love the parent and the teacher relationship, and I feel like I've had really great teachers so far with my kids who've been so open and so responsive. But there's also where I say to them, listen, they are your responsibility. Do what you need to do, right? Because I know they're not going to abuse my kids. And the schools we send our kids to, they have certain value systems about how they communicate with children, and even the discipline policy is very fair and supports the dignity of children, doesn't try to harm their growth by like being so punitive, right? So I've been really blessed with that, and I think we chose intentionally where our kids go with that in mind. So because of that, I'm like, let's do what you need to do. If they're not listening and they're being disruptive, let me know. I will reinforce what so the partnership that you're saying, and I love that you said it like right after orientation, like, hey, thanks for orientation, but I really am here. So if there's anything that we need to start getting on track, I love that sort of proactive. I'm gonna do that. I don't think I email them right away. I think I wait a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And I just like, I think incrementally, because I don't like surprises and something to sneak up on me. I'd rather just let you know that please just have open communication with me so that hopefully we can just avoid any major blow ups. I know sometimes it's not avoidable, right? But anything that we can kind of work on. And I just told Iris, like you said, non-punitive, just conversationally, like, hey, I know we're having to readjust to a new schedule and a new school.
I think the first few weeks should be managed with grace. Like
absolutely. They're learning routine. They're not for that reason, right?
I need grace. I need to email the teachers and say, hey, I just need some grace for the first.
I had to email my boss this morning. I was like, listen, can we I'm asking for this meeting, so can we reschedule for I just need some time to get it together too. So I think parents need grace, teachers and administrators need grace in these first couple of weeks getting started, because the carpool line was a mess on Thursday. And so it's like, I know they're going to hear about it and have heard about it, but I think we all just need
everybody. The beginning of school is working out the kinks. And you just need the time and the space to do that. And it always ends up going well. I'm grateful for that. And I think when you're involved as a parent, it helps to make sure that things move in the right direction. And it's a privilege to be involved. I know that it's hard for some parents to have that involvement due to work schedules and all kinds of things. And so I'm grateful for a certain amount of flexibility to be involved, but I do, we're working parents. We work, and so schedules are tough, and each kid has their own schedule and their own set of activities. So I think for me, the biggest thing is seeing the schedule on paper or on my computer and preparing my mind for the drop-offs, the pickups, that is generally the biggest transition for me, because it requires so much more of me physically. Where summertime, we really down we take it all the way
Yeah,
down in terms
we
of
brought it down. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a
yeah,
more
this summer,
streamlined schedule where it's not, yeah,
yeah,
hustle bustle.
yeah. This summer we all wanted a less scheduled and highly planned summer. Everybody
Mhm.
was just like, we don't really want to do anything, right? So my kids are able to spend a lot of time with their grandparents, and
Oh, good.
we did get to travel, and we're grateful for that. But like, I didn't do a lot of camps this summer, and I
Mhm.
must say that I love summer camps. Sometimes
Mhm.
they're expensive, and that's a whole nother conversation. But
Right.
you can find really good ones, though. I think there's a range of summer camps, right? So I think there are a lot
Mhm.
of great summer camps out there. But I get concerned a little bit with overscheduling
Mhm.
and how it can just not allow your body to just find a state of boredom, like boredom being healthy. And so I
Yeah, that's
found
right.
myself
Right.
telling
Mhm.
my youngest one, I think my older two have heard me say this all the time, but boredom is good for you. I
Yeah,
say
be
it
a little bored and
it's okay to be
rest your
a little
mind,
bored.
right? Yeah.
Yes, and I'm saying, that's when a lot of creativity happens when
Mhm.
you don't have everything so mapped out. Now you can
So
think
true.
about what do you enjoy and what do you want to create.
Mhm.
And so there was a chance to see some of that with them this summer. Um,
Good.
but overall, we're going into the new school year with health and wellness as a
Yeah.
priority,
Yes, for
and
sure.
that's where we want to keep it. So.
Yes. All right. So, with that said, we want to say thank you for
Yeah, for coming
joining us
back.
for this. Yeah, welcome back. We can't wait to engage you all in this next season. And just know that we're going to have a lot of fun, but we're also going to keep it real and keep it truthful and provide you with information that's going to help you with your daily life, hopefully, as we navigate as well. So, we'll be doing this together, y'all.
Yes,
So,
that's it. We're doing it
we're
together.
doing it together in community. So we
Anything,
want to
the
say
last,
thank you, and we can't wait to see you on this season of Hope Health
yes.
Communication.
And Rasheeta, can you tell what are you hopeful about going into this
Oh
new season?
yeah, absolutely. I am hopeful for peace, joy, and happiness. Just we can keep it
Wow,
simple. Like, and I think some of our topics will thread that.
I
How do
love
you have some peace? How do
some
you get true
joy.
joy outside
Yes,
of kind of the hustle and bustle and
yes,
happiness? Like,
yes,
how is happiness defined? And it could be, it could, all those things to me are cyclical. They all
yes,
play a part. So I'm
yes.
hopeful for that for both ourselves and for our audience.
That is wonderful. I love that. And I'm hopeful for I'll do a little bit of the tough side of like with the reality of what a lot of people are dealing with. I'm
Mhm,
hopeful that we're going to see and discuss examples of people pushing through,
mhm,
demonstrating incredible resilience, community building, and supporting.
mhm.
Because I think all these things that you talk about hope, joy, peace, happiness I think it happens within community. I believe
Mhm.
it happens within community. So
Sure.
I'm excited and hopeful to talk about that, right? Like how we are there to support each other,
Yes.
even when things seem very difficult and when they are legitimately very difficult. How do
Mhm.
we help each other and support each other? I'm really hopeful that we'll be able to have those conversations and that people will be impacted in a positive way by what we share.
Yes, I agree. So with that said, I couldn't have said it better. We are going to wrap up, but we can't wait to see you in this upcoming season. And so just be prepared to engage and to learn a lot as we venture on this journey together. So see you next time. And in the next episode, we hope that you join us. Thank you. See you next time.